In this video, I'm going to talk about why I invested €1 million into my businesses. My name is Chris Elliott. I now live in Dubai since 5 years. I operate several businesses such as Emirates Business Setup, Viveri Properties, and Hygiene 100, an e-commerce store in Germany. These are my three main businesses which I operate. And mainly when I make my money, I always reinvest it into the companies, into people, into marketing, into equipment, into office space, into products. Of course, it's a big risk. Many business people or entrepreneurs, they do it also. Some of them don't do it. Some of them keep the money. But I always use it. I'm an entrepreneur since about 8-9 years. I always dreamed of having this life. It's very, very hard. Many of you know it watching this video. If you're operating a business in another country. When I moved here 5 years ago, I think UAE, Dubai especially, is probably one of the hardest places you can make business. I have a store in Florida as well, in Germany. I think what makes it so hard is because we have about 3 million people living in Dubai. The competition is very, very hard. So that's also why I have to invest. I have to go always the next level. Just for example, Hygiene 100, we have the products. I started this one in the Corona times. I was making big money there, 10 million euro turnover. And yeah, I became a millionaire at that time. But I used the money for the businesses, for an apartment, to invest, a lifestyle, traveling, so many things. Of course, it's risky what I'm doing. But if you don't do it and don't try, how will you know? You never know. We live one time. And what can happen? You will fall. There's always doors opening. And that's what I experienced. Every time you move forward, you do something, there's a next door which will open. And that's a fact. That's the truth. But you have to work, and you have to work. You have to keep on working. There's no stop. And that's the truth. Many people think of being an entrepreneur is easy. You have a phone call, you're just sitting on a laptop operating. It can be, of course, for many people who have maybe reached their goal or they're okay what they have. They're making some good amount of money, just making some deals, but they're making $1 million of a deal or making crypto. I ask myself sometimes how that works. Maybe I will reach that goal also one day. I hope so. But you never know. You have to go first and you have to really hustle. There's no days off, especially in Dubai. If you rest a day, you rest a week, the competition is behind you. So that's also why I have to invest into this business, into the Emirates business setup. And also the real estate company, Viveri, that's which we added a few months ago. Because of the combination of people moving here, I can give them the whole complete service. Now we have also 2 agents working for the company. So there's many ways. You have to just keep going, expanding, think differently. What can you do? We have also the podcast, which we added. We do the videos, we do the marketing, content, the web design. I have my developer. I have everything on my own team, which I can then really quicker make decisions. I can do a project quicker than outsourcing it. And I don't waste any time. And that's the key. That's the key to become successful, especially in Dubai, that you really have to put in the work. You have to use all your time and you have to reinvest the money you're getting back into the business. If I'm getting equipment, it doesn't matter if in the beginning I had one camera, then I bought another camera, we got lighting, then we got another light, we got a podcast. You can see the microphone here, we got 2 of them. We have the mixer. So every time, okay, what else can I do to make the company? How can I stand out more to the other rest? What are the other ones not doing? What can I do? What can I do better? So it's so many things. And also having this office space, which I rent and I pay a lot of money here. Getting all the equipment, the furniture, and a very expensive office space, I can tell you. In the beginning, I had a small one. We paid, was €4,000 for a year. But I thought, okay, I have to stand out. What can I do to really become better? How can I reach my goals? So I thought, okay, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to get a crazy office, which we have. We have a crazy view to the Arabian Sea, which you can see. And if you haven't visited Dubai or you haven't been to our office, you are welcome anytime. So that's also a thing. I could have said, okay, I'm not going to invest into the offer. I'm not going to pay the rent. I could have saved that money for my wife and me to go have a nice lifestyle, or to work from home. People can work from home. I can work from home, but that's not my aim. I want to stand out. I have the podcast studio here. I can do the videos here. I can operate, and I need my screams. I have to go out to the office. I have to also meet people. We have clients coming here. So it's also so many things combined, and I can't work every day from home. In the beginning, when I came here, I had my office at home. It was nice, living at the Palm Jumeirah. But after time, you think, okay, how can you reach another level? How can you get there? What do you need to do? So all these things were in mind, and then I just said to myself, I said to my wife, I need to get an office space. I need to scale. So we had the small office space, and just a few months later, I said, I have to go all in. I have to go again the next level. So I used some of the money again from the Hygiene 100 to get the furniture equipment, then rent this office space. It was nothing was here, so I had to renovate the whole office. So that was also cost me a lot of money. But that's things you have to see. Many people don't see that. If you're an employee and you don't see all the work you're putting behind, maybe see you on your phone doing something, maybe you're on Instagram, but they don't see the whole work you're putting in. It's consistently you're thinking about work. It's 7 days. And I think it's more here than when I was in Germany. I was working every day in Germany too, and on weekends and Sunday I was sitting alone in the office, thinking of my next move. How can I move to another country? And then the right time come, of course. But I think you can also make decisions and you can make steps much, much quicker if you don't think about it too long. And the thing is, you have a bit of money, or you can do a business and you can get that money from the client and they can scale that, double it, and then you can build slowly. So everything is possible. But of course, with a lot of money, you can do things much quicker. So it all depends on what's the aim. So for the Hygiene 100, for example, where I made most of the money, I bought also a lot of products, and I lost a lot of money also. As when Corona then finished, I bought masks, I bought Corona tests, which were worth a few €100,000. I had some customers which didn't pay. So I most probably lost about €500,000, maybe €700,000 in wrong investments, wrong decisions. But that's the entrepreneur life. You don't always make the right decisions. Sometimes you poker. So that's the thing. You have to look forward. You can't say, oh, should I have it done? But the thing is, what I learned, I know, okay, you make experiences, and you know next time what you maybe can do a bit better. Maybe you can think differently, and sometimes maybe just wait a bit for decisions. But sometimes you never know if it's 100% right. It's just the life. And that's why we are born to be a businessman, entrepreneur. I think many of you maybe watching this video now are also capable of doing it, but some of them are scared of doing the step. They want to just be a freelancer. They are safe. They just want to keep the money, okay, in case something happens. But the thing is, I'm living now here 5 years, and all the time I go all in, and I have some issues, problems. Business is going down, up. Competitors are trying to bring you down. In all my businesses, it's just like that. It's just you can't stop it. You can't stop it. But there's to see if you're really capable of being a really strong personality, and a businessman shows you, can you really climb to the ladder on top. And it takes months, and it takes years and years and years. If you see all these big business people, the billionaires, if it's Elon Musk or Bezos, Bill Gates, so many. These are probably the most known ones, of course. But they believed in something. And even Jeff Bezos with Amazon, he had investments of people investing these few million, but they made losses over the years. I think, 5 or 10 years, and then they made it profitable. But look at them now, So he believed in this, and customer satisfaction, customer service, that's the main priority, of course. Of course, as a seller, I know myself, you can say, because the customer is the main one, and you have to follow the rules. Okay, but they have the marketplace. They have you have a brand. You're building a brand, and you're making recurring money every day. It's also very hard to really scale there. You have to put a lot of work. You need an expert doing this. I have an expert listing the products, sourcing the products. So I'm in the background operating it, saying, okay, how can we manage it? How can we do it? Where we need to invest. So I always invest into products again and to new products. So always to keep striving to changing the warehouse, changing the employees, changing the system, make it more digital. So many things you have to do for the real properties. Now we have the 2 agents working. So now we are also starting the ads again, investing money into the Facebook ads. And we're also thinking to do the Google ads. We have some project going there in the future. We'll tell you about that when it really is completed. So it's always, okay, I have some money available. Okay, what can I do now? What can I do now? It's not like, okay, I make money or say I will keep it and then keep it. I just don't think like that. I don't know. Sometimes maybe it's wrong. Sometimes it's right. But everyone have their own, I think, way of thinking. But my sense is I have big dreams. I have big goals, and I want to accomplish them. So I do whatever it takes. I don't care. I just have my focus, my goal, and that's where I'm going. So I made several businesses when I was in Germany. I even started a cosmetic salon with an ex-partner. We did Botox and lip injections and hair removals, so many things. So I learned a lot about customer service, about opening something. We had no money, and we started this, and we scaled. We had the machines, started also a marketing business, a steel door company. I was helping on summer gardens, a company. So many things I was doing, trying different things out. But I have knowledge of everything. And if I don't know something, I like learning about it. But I know if I'm not an expert in it, I will hire an expert. If it's paying someone, or if it's employing someone, or if it's partnering someone. So many things you have to think about. So yeah, this is one of the reasons, of course, why I always use my money, the equipment, and it's very important. So if you need any guidance, just book in a call with me.